so right now we're kind of like, in the whole midst of the pandemic, right? Um,
Right.
and you're constantly talking to artists. What's the scene like for artists, especially those who are coming up? Because like you said, some of the artists on your show are up and coming, or they're underground. So what's things looking like for them right now?
So, all right. So a couple, like, what was that? Maybe 2 weeks ago, I interviewed. Shout out to Black Sopranos, Benny the Butcher, Rick Hyde, Heem. They're from Buffalo. They're on E1. Trust me, people out here done heard of them. They're pretty big. But even for them, working on music is not like working on music. Like the only place that's really open that most artists can kind of do shows right now to, because with music streams do make money, but most artists make money off shows, and to perform, the only place that's really open and letting people perform is Atlanta, you know, and a lot of artists that are from, this area, um, they're really they're making music. That's about it. But the money, I believe the money is like kind of dried up because there's no shows, there's no clubs open. It's it got harder. Like if you're not buzzing, if you wasn't like had a buzz before the pandemic, then it kind of got hard. It's basically like now you're just working until the doors open up, and then you can be like, yo, this is I got all this for y'all. You know what I
Right.
mean? That's what I say to artists. I say most of the time, I say, look, if you wasn't known of, or nobody heard of you, or little people heard of you during the before the pandemic, I said this time, I said you should be working super hard. So when the doors open up and we can go back outside and go to venues, you should have material for days. You should be flooding it because most people that it's not like that's what I said to my man. I said we gonna see who was working and who wasn't working during this whole time. It's gonna show. As soon as these doors open, it's gonna show.
Yeah.
Because the people that was connecting the dots, they gonna be like, "Yo, we getting on this plane. We gonna shoot out here. We gonna do that." And the people that wasn't, they gonna be still right where they are.
Yeah, complaining about why,
Why ain't
this
nothing
place is locked
happening?
down or whatever the case may
Yeah,
be.
like
Yeah.
it like and it's crazy because it's a lot of artists that I see out here, and I always be like, man, it's crazy. They don't be dropping no music during this time. I'm like, yo, everybody's in the crib. This is when you got everybody's attention. Usually, on a Friday or any other day, you ain't got nobody's attention. People trying to go out. They going to the bar, club. They getting out with their peoples. They not hearing no music. They only time they hearing music. They getting ready in the car. That's it. Now we're home 24/7. This is the time you
Right.
should be beating their head in with this music.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Content
But
content is on fire right now, right? Like,
yeah.
like Netflix, right? You
Yeah,
probably got
like
so many people sitting around streaming, and
people
even
watching movies
also
they never watched before.
yeah, right. Because you're just trying to run through the catalog. You're
Yeah,
trying to kill some time, man. It's like nothing else to do. You can't go outside like you used to be able to. So, and even
right.
if you wanted to, I don't
Nothing's open.
know.
Nothing's open. After
Yeah,
8 o'clock, it's over. So you're back in the house anyway, on the computer, on your phone. Most people. That's why I told that. That's why I was like, yo, I'm just gonna give people music. Like, think about it. D Nice, the DJs done cleaned up. Like if you were a DJ, that look, they going live having clubs just on live stream.
yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So the whole thing has changed. Like so when everything opens back up, you're gonna see who was working and who wasn't. And they just gonna have to, they're gonna be sitting back where they was again.